Hello! It is I, Dr. Brian Lorgan 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger, where I need to get here with the button held down. Probably. Okay, so what am I doing? That Dark Idol seems like the only thing I could use to hold down the pressure plate. And it seems like I can mostly... How am I going to get somewhere where the Dark Idol can push? Like, I could be approaching one side, and, like, suppose I put the pressure plate down here, and then walked over here to, like, push it on it or something. The issue is I can't get back to the exits, because I've walked over all these tiles. And so if I want to be able to get back, I guess suppose I came down here. So right out of the gate, I can't figure out where to put something down. Like, if I pick something up, there really aren't any spots to put something down. There's one to the left of where I start, but it's a little bit too late to ever go back there. If I break this piece of glass, I'll be able to put something there, but I'll have already walked across this. And then, if I wanted to grab the exits... I guess I could... Oh, I could build across this way to grab the exits. That's actually pretty good. But I can only carry one thing from here to here unless I manage to rearrange these. And I don't think I can rearrange these because I don't have anywhere to put them. Well, maybe that's not true. Okay, so what if I do... Suppose I pick this up. And I put it... I guess for now, I'm gonna put it here. Then I'm gonna move this one. Ooh. I don't like any of my choices. The only place I see is here. I don't think that's any good, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Then this one could move here. And then I'm kind of doing things. This one can just move out of the way over here. And now I have a whole bunch of contiguous pieces, including, for example, the pressure plate. So that's great. This can now go back over here, since it's kind of a landmine. And so I have access to the pressure plate, I have access to the exit, but I don't think I have access to get to the Dark Idol statue anymore. And the thing I placed to the south of me, I really feel like I wanted like some solid flooring there so I could do some amazing things over in that vicinity. And it seems like that's not happening anymore. So let's go back to the beginning and do something similar-ish. So the obvious thing that I didn't try before that I could do now is to do this. And that does enable me to do a number of new things. Oh, for example, I could move the exit as my extra piece of land. That's interesting. That is interesting. So suppose I broke this, move this there, move the exit over here, and then I could just throw this like down here, for example, and then be able to go fetch the pressure plates. This is feeling pretty promising. So now I have a bunch of good flooring. I could have even more. The Dark Idol seems like it might want to get pushed there. Can I do that? Yeah. Watch this. So now, if the pressure plate were to the south of me here, so let me put this somewhere. Oh, but I haven't picked up the pressure plate yet. Hold on. So So let's put the pressure plate over here for a moment. Then I can't pick up the one... Yeah, I can. There we go. Pick that one up, put that over here, grab the pressure plate, put it over here. There we go. Dark Idol is on thingy, and I can get to the exit. Great. While that's held, do I want to try picking up every floor tile in the world? In case it has a secret? Not really. But I'll step on a bunch of them, including the exit. Okay. Well, we got to the exit. Let's just keep moving. Yeah, my goal is to try to get as many done as I can today, see if I can get to another cutscene. So let's keep it moving. In this one, there are 4 smirking statues, there's lots of glass, and I need to get to the exit. Ogres are going to chase me. They don't like to fall off of cliffs. And so the main problem that I have is the obvious path will get cut off by this guy. So let's just go ahead and just demonstrate since we can. So I don't have a way to get over here, and also the first guy never saw me. Is there a way for me to take a tempo at the beginning? No, I can't use my wand right at the beginning. And if I try to go to the right, I mean, I guess I could. And then he's out of the way. Accidentally bonked the wall at the top. So where am I going to pick up a piece of glass? I mean, I could pick up this one. Does that help me? It does. Alright. We don't care about Locust Idols. We got to the exit. We're trying to get as many levels done as we can. So we're going to call that a win. I have to kill both of these guys, which means they need to come join one another. So where do I want to leave this guy so he will be ready to join a party? Let's leave him there for now. I could use my wand if I need to. Oh, and I definitely need to because this guy is now stuck in a position where... no, I vaguely remember this. And this puzzle's just impossible. How do I ever fill this hole? I mean, one way is to do this. Great. Now I need to fill this hole. Okay, so let's just take this piece, I suppose. And then from here, if this guy came all the way over to here, I couldn't make him go north, I couldn't make him go south, but I could make him go back to the left and right. And then it would just be a matter of timing to get the other guy to see me at the same time. Which means I think I want the other guy stashed in the top corner, which is possible. If I do that, he's stashed up there. And then if I do this, if I move to the right, then they'll both run into each other. Yeah. Nope. The timing is wrong. And now I'm dead, right? Pretty sure I'm dead. Okay, so let's do a similar thing, but better. So we fill this hole. We refill this. We leave this guy up top. We bring you over. But now I want to wait a tile and then go here, and then they annihilate one another. Great. And there's no reason for me to pick up the Locust Idol, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Take that, video game! Alright, I have shadows and an ogre chasing me. Where is the exit tile? It's there. I can pick up, but there's nowhere to put down. Picking up could be useful to trap Ogre Man. In order to get Ogre Man even moving, I will already have to have a Shadow Doppelganger. And then to get to the exit at the end, it is very far from the pressure plate, so it feels like I want to trap Ogre Guy in the bottom left. So let's just attempt to do that here at the beginning. So come over to the bottom left. He has not done so yet, and now he's going to catch up to one of my doppelgangers. Okay, let's try that again. And I should have just used tempo moves. So if I tempo here... Ogre Man can't see me because Shadow blocks line of sight, I forgot. So if I want him to see me to the left and go left... that's not going to happen. How am I going to get him over there? He sees me, but now it's too late. How can I ever get the ogre stuck on either corner? Assuming that that's what I need to do, which I'm not even sure is true. So here's an idea. What if I reverse course up here, and then I'm still short enough that he'll see me and come this way? And am I short enough for him to see me and come that way too? No. But he could go to the right. Here we go. He could go to the right. And then just get trapped over there. But the right one is not where I want him. I want him trapped in the lower left if I can. Well, rats. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Let's grab a bunch of shadow followers. Okay. He's over there. I could grab a whole lot of followers. And if he just stays there, maybe I could get to the exit, but I'm going to need like 400 gazillion followers to get this button pressed. So is that possible? Yeah, I guess it probably will be. If I take one more step, they'll already have stepped off, so I think I need a couple more. But now it'll be held down. Okay, that was not so bad. We're making progress. The exit's over there. I just need to get him out. And unfortunately, the other guy is going to clog up the whole works. They call him the Works Clogger Upper. It's not a very catchy nickname, I know. But what you gonna do? In order to not have him clog up the whole works... This is... I kind of remember this puzzle. I'm not sure that it's changed from what I remember, but I don't remember how to do it. If I do that, you just kill me. If I do here, just to demonstrate, we're going to end up with a bunch of tiles taken like that. Now, I suppose I could start making some things happen by doing things like this, and this, and now you're clogging things up over in no man's land where you're not hurting anybody. Are you hurting anybody? Kind of, a little bit. Yeah, you're still in a problematic spot. Is there any way I could move you back to the left? Seems like I'd need the spot directly below me to be filled, so that I'd then be able to move to the left of you. Or no, why couldn't I? Okay. Why can I not do this? Okay, and now while you're doing that, I can run past you. Great. Okay, I ran past him. And now this guy... I can just bait him, right? I can rebait... Oh, that's a good way to kill them both as well. Let's imagine that I planned that. Haha, I'm a genius. Alright. And so this guy... I'm just curious, if I face north and grab the Locust Idol, grabbing the Locust Idol does not give him a turn. That's interesting. But then he's going to come and find me and kill me. Alright. Well, I already grabbed the Locust Idol, so now I think I'll just go ahead and move on to the exit. I need to kill both of the thingies. Those thingies are immobile. There is only one Dark Idol statue. So I need to push the Dark Idol onto a trigger tile from a point of safety. so that all of those things fall at once. I think I formulated the problem in a way that I can understand. There's a place where I could be standing in safety and push the Dark Idol. Now the Dark Idol would be connected to that statue. Now it's connected to that statue. And I don't see a way to do the final bit of walking that I need to do, but let's ignore that for a moment. So that does kill them and open up the exit. But I don't have any way to walk to where I'm going here at the end. So I also have to arrange for there to be a way to walk at the end. So how do we imagine that's going to look? And is there any chance that I want to push the Dark Idol elsewhere? For example... oops, that was silly of me. Okay, I don't know that I can push it that far to the right. Maybe if I picked up a tile and put something else down? I'm just curious. Like, if I pick this up, I don't have anything I can put down. That's the only hole right now. And until the Dark Idol goes, there's not going to be any other holes. Okay, so that's not going to work. So, no multiple pushes, I don't think. So, I think we like that. We want the Dark Idol connected to this guy. And then the problem is me getting back. Could I have pushed it north? Hold on. I have a question. No, I'm gonna need to be standing in safety. If I push it north, I could push it again from safety. But right now it's not connected to the upper left hand, and there's no way for me to connect it at this point, I don't think. Yeah, and I'm also gonna cut off, like, I can't get over to the safety to push it now anyway, even if I had done something like this. Okay, so that's not gonna work. So... that still feels like a good start. Suppose I did this. Suppose I carry a piece of flooring with me while I'm doing the push, and then place that flooring. That almost solves my problem. Feels like we're close to something here. Is there any way I could have left one of those tiles? Maybe. So, let's do a similar thing. Let's pick this up. And then if I approach from here... I forgot to light up that tile. Oops. Okay, I might be onto something here, though. Okay, so push this to the right. Walk in such a way that you're actually connected to the other thing. Come over here, pick up this piece of flooring, and then preserve the tile that's between me and the Dark Idol right now, so that I will be able to walk on it. And then what? I mean, I could pick this back up and go this way. Does this help me? I don't think so. Not entirely convinced it doesn't, though. Yeah, okay, now I'm pretty convinced. This is still pretty close, though. So let's look for other variations around that. Feels like I am almost honed in on solution. So... do I maybe not want to pick up this one? Yeah, I feel like I have to pick up this one. What if I pick up this one but go around this way? Now I've got a bunch more tiles. Here we go, here we go. This looks like something, right? I can walk almost to the exits. But I can't pick anything up useful. Yeah, I just can't get my grubby little wand on another tile to be right there. So let's look at a variation of that. So it would be nice if there was still a tile here where I'm standing on right now, but there's not. Yeah, I'm basically doing the exact same thing I did before. I have to stand here to get anything. I could pick this up. Oh. Which enables me to do this. Which enables me to rearrange. Which enables me to... maybe something. This might actually be useful. Let's try to hold on to it if I can. Like, I have a piece of flooring here. Oh, it almost works. Oops! Okay, I saved myself. No, it doesn't quite work either. Suppose I... like, I can get all the way out to here. Can I get out all the way out to here and still have that one use floor tile? Because if so, I think I could solve it, maybe. Actually, I can grab this one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come on, brain. You can do it. I've seen you do things before. Okay. I've got solid flooring there. And now I would like to build... so now I want to go pick this up. I'm not sure I need to do all these steps, but this is just what I'm seeing currently. It still doesn't quite work. So let's continue to leave that over there and just see if I can do it with this. Like, do I have enough here? I almost have enough here. I think I have enough here. Because I can do this, and then pick this up, yeah, and then I only need to step across it once. There we go. Okay, I did the thing. Hooray! Okay. I can't tell if this puzzle has changed from one that we have seen before. I remember it being a struggle. I see a place to pick up a floor tile. I do not see a place to pick up a floor tile because there's a mustache statue. If I don't pick up a floor tile, once I move... well, once again, I don't need to do that. I can just demonstrate. Once I move up here, this guy is going to cut off the only way that I could get to where I'm going. So, therefore, the puzzle's impossible. I would need the ogre to not see me. In order for the ogre to not see me, something would have to block his line of sight, which would be another ogre. If I'm ever anywhere in here, this guy starts going left. Once he starts going left, he's going to break all the things. I don't have access to a wand, so I can't let him break all the things, which means I need him to not go left. In order for him to not go left, it's like I need this guy going north in this column. That's what I need. Okay. So, tempo. He starts coming towards me. He ends up over there. I wait until he's looking. I get him going north. I walk with him. The other guy saw me. That's not nice. Does he still? Huh. Alright, so that did not work the way I thought. But I think I'm on the right track. Okay. So, what if I wait one, then go here, right guy doesn't see me, then go around? But now the guy I just put there is going to kill me. But I think I see a solution to that as well. And so the solution to that would be take a tempo, go here, and now move left. He'll come toward me. He's still blocking line of sight for the other guy. And now I can go down this way and get to the exit. Okay, very simple puzzle. And it is done. And we made it to another cutscene, which is what I wanted. Hooray! Okay. Let's get some more lore. I am ready. My eyeballs want to witness. A lone birch tree stands in the void. Let's rest. Alright, we've got some nice music. I should mention, by the way, in the previous cutscene, we saw a young Gray and her quote-unquote daughter, who looked like it might have been Lily, but maybe it wasn't Lily, and maybe Gray did have a daughter that looked like Lily. In any case, hopefully we'll get these things sorted out. Although then I'm not sure why Lily's memory would be about Gray and not about herself. I don't know. Are these memories? I don't know. In the beginning, when sky and earth were still one and the same. Ooh. A flower bloomed, lighting up the space with the stars. There's letters. D... P-A-D-A-T, and another letter that's covered up by the, what do you call it? And there's two different styles of A. So maybe they're not letters, and also it could be an F rather than a P. In video editing, I can sort through some of this. Beings who basked in their oh, I think I forgot to read a line. Were granted both thought and emotion. Among those beings were humans. There's an N, maybe, at the bottom. Filled with gratitude, people began praying to the stars. But the stars didn't answer them. Maybe they can't hear us from this far. With their combined efforts, the worshippers built a great tower. Atop of it, humans were able to grow wings and fly as far as the eye can see. These winged messengers took flight, hoping one day to reach the stars they so admired. Time passed until one day something unexpected happened. A star has fallen down. People rejoiced with excitement as they gathered around it from far and... Ooh, is this what we saw in the opening cutscene? There was like a star falling down and like crashing into the earth or something. From far and wide. But the stars finally heard their prayers. This must be an answer. But the fallen star didn't shine like the others. Ooh. There's like eyeballs and like a lowercase m or something, or it could just be pixel art. There's not a lot of pixels to work with here. Its light was completely black and cold void. From that light arose beings of unspeakable horror. Beings that preyed upon the weak-minded, offering them power and eternal life. For them, humans were nothing but playthings, a fertile ground to sow their seeds of disorder and deceit. When people saw the true nature of these demons, they sealed the fallen star within the tower and buried it so deep, no one would ever see its light again. We're going really deep. But it was all too late, for demons had already found their way into man's heart. And so, just like the people had once learned to admire the stars, they also learned to fear them. Mom? Yes, dear? Okay. Little girl, Gray. Could you read me a different story before bedtime for once? I've heard this one so many times already. Most have already forgotten this story completely. It's very important that you remember it. So, the story that we just heard about the humans and the wings and the flower and the angels and the dark void, this is Gray reading a bedtime story to her daughter. But why? Demons aren't real, right? Of course not. And even if they were real, I would protect you from them. So you've got nothing to fear. What's Gray's nickname? Gray the Destroyer. Lily was the one who Johann called a demon, I think. And is that going to be it? I'd still like to hear Sleeping Beauty instead. How about I read it to you next time? Promise? Promise? Now time to say goodnight. Goodnight. Alright. So there we go. Another piece of lore and story. I'm happy to have it. Let's see if we can make a little bit more progress before we call it a day. I'm going to pick up every floor tile in case there's a secret. Surprise, there was not a secret. I suppose the other thing I could do is put the exit here. I could put the exit like most anywhere. What if the important thing to do is to put the exit right here? It's still basement 85. Alright. There's no rocks or monsters or anything on this level. That's interesting. And which mural is this? I'm going to be trapped, but I'm okay with that. The mural is badly damaged. I can see the ones and zeros through it, so is this the one that's going to light up? Deciphering its inscription seems almost impossible. A faint, strange glow beams through the cracks, so if I do that, I can see the ones and zeros. And I don't have my notes handy where I'd written them down before. At a glance, I think it's the same, but when I do video editing, I can double check. What is this? Alright. So, same kind of stuff there. I can't, like, beat on it anymore. And it doesn't say anything different. And then I fall to my death. Hooray! And that also actually, like, reinstates the mural. That's kind of interesting. I'm curious now, were the numbers I saw behind consistent with the... Yeah, I think so. And they're also... Oh, they're consistent also with what is actually on the mural. I don't think I realized that before. So the ones are where there's blocks and the zeros are where there's not. So that's maybe noteworthy. Alright. Okay, things that I can kind of think about on my own. You know what I have to do? Which is I have to try to pick up every tile. It just needs to be done. And in order to do so, I don't think I have... I might. If I put this here, can I pick up some glass? And, if I do this and this, can I pick up glass? I can't get to glass now. Alright, well, I touched most of the tiles, so we're just going to call that good, because I don't feel like spending a million years on everyone. There are mustache statues, so I can either use my wand a very small number of times, or I need to push them all off. However, pushing off this guy looks difficult. This guy's easy, this guy's easy. This guy's easy. If I'm willing to break some things, this guy would be easy, so I need to get this guy deaded sooner, but how? And that's the real question. I guess I need to find out what order they are going to light up. And in order to push this guy off, it seems like I need to get a block here, approach this from the south, push the rock off, and then push this guy off. And if that's the case, I can do most of that. Alright, let's just do some attempts. So I need to pick up a block from somewhere. And I just found one. Boom. Alright, one mustache is lit up. Oh, but then I'm going to light up a second mustache, and then if I... Well, I need to see which mustache it's going to be, so let's do this. It's you. So... Yeah, I can't do that. I have to... Okay, so if this is the first one, then that's the first one I need to push off, I guess. So... Is there a way for me to push off that guy next? Well, he'll just transfer his mustache. So no, how is this gonna work? Just to verify, I can't push you into a rock, no. Alright, so let's try this again and see exactly where it fails. So right now there's one mustache. There's mustache number 2. But if I push you off, you'll transfer your mustache to the other statue, and I'll be dead. So is there a way for me to preserve the statues? I could preserve one of them. So what if I pick up this piece of glass, which looks awfully dangerous, do that, put that here, push the rock off thusly, push you off thusly, push this rock off. Well, now I've got 2 mustachioed guys, and I have the ability to use my wand. If I had the ability to use my wand, I could get places. But I don't. So this guy is trapped on an island, so he needs to be like the last one. So I have to push all of them off and get him last. But then I wouldn't be able to place my wand. Place a block with my wand. So nothing makes any sense. Let's just do another route just to get a feel. Okay, I pushed off 4 of them. And then if I do that, you're the last guy, and there goes that. So what am I not thinking of or seeing here? I have the wrong goal. I'm trying to push all the statues away. I should be trying to get to the exit. Which I can do with just one move, right? So if I do... Let's pick up a single thing. And put down a single thing, and I made it to the exit. There we go. That's the puzzle. If you want to call it a puzzle. Alright. And progress is being made again. Great. From here... There are 4 pressure plates. I can only use my wand once. It is not easy to get everything into places. Actually, it kind of is. Isn't it? Let's see. This guy could go up here. This rock is pretty problematic. Let's not think about it just yet. This one could go here after I push this one here. So it's just a matter of getting something here. Actually, I can just push the Dark Idol here and then ignore this rock. This seems very straightforward, so what am I missing? Don't know yet. The Dark Idol. Then the Dark Idol would be in front of the exit, and then I would cleanse myself, rather than move on to the next basement. Okay, so that's what I'm missing. So... Dark Idol bad. So the question is, who stands on this pressure plate? Suppose it were you. Then the question is, who stands on this pressure plate? And I can only use my wand once. So I can't pick up and put down. If I get the Dark Idol, quote-unquote, out of the way, does that help at all? I still can't get south of this to, like, try to push something north over here. So it doesn't seem like I can ever push anything there. And anything that was coming from this side would have had to come in this way, and so yeah, this, doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. There aren't any other unforeseen... Oh, could I push both the mustachioed statues in holes? Remind me where this one started? Yeah. And then there's 3 rocks and a Dark Idol? And I could move the exit. Yeah, okay. I already did the wrong thing. Brilliant. So, you go in a hole. You go in a hole. And now all I need to do is get rocks on pressure plates and the exit somewhere safe, which I can move after I've pushed you up. Okay, exit's now somewhere safe. And I can make a path to push this over here. There we go. Okay, clever little puzzle. I appreciate the subtlety of the Dark Idol trying to trick me into cleansing myself. And while I have everything held down, this is a really good opportunity for me to do my favorite thing in the world, which is to try to pick up every gosh darn floor tile. So I'll be back. Alright, I can't easily get at the ones behind those rocks, and so I picked up all the rest, and there were no secrets, and I already picked up the exit. Okay, let's keep moving. Can I get one more done? We have a suicidal snake. And when he kills himself, the statue's gonna go away, and I won't be able to do things. So I want the snake to not kill himself. Which means I probably need to get these tiles out of here quickly. And I did it. Okay. Snake, you can travel all of those spaces. And I need to move the pressure plate, which is kind of a pain in the tuchus. Suppose I were to trap the snake over here. And then place this here. And then go grab my pressure plate. And put it somewhere more convenient. For example, right over here next to this statue. And also move that ugly piece of flooring, like that. But realize I'm gonna need this piece of flooring to push the statue onto the exit. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Okay, there's a locust idol over there. Don't care. Just trying to make progress. This feels like one we have seen before. That is perhaps unchanged. And so it seems to me I just need to leave myself somewhere to put down. I want to be able to put down the pressure plate next to a rock. So leave myself a hole. That's not next to the rock. Leave myself a hole next to the rock. Where I could push down the pressure plate, and then also be able to pick something up, which I could totally do now. So then pick up the pressure plate, put it down next to the rock, and now can I still get north of the rock? Seems like it to me. I've kind of made it a giant pain in the neck, but it does still seem like it to me. There we go. I did the thing. Alright. I think I would be pressing my luck to do any more puzzles, so let's go ahead and call this a day. Felt like good progress. We cleared a bunch of levels, we managed to see another cutscene. I will review the bits of lore that I may have missed in that cutscene, because that one seemed particularly noteworthy. And wish that you all have a great day. I will see you again soon with more Void Stranger. For now, bye-bye.